Joanna begins Lecture 4 by discussing material covered in Lecture 3.
This is the last session that we have until we leave. So this session, we're going to go quicker in this session. Are you up to speed? You happy to go quicker with me? Okay, because I don't want to keep you later than we have to. So we're going to go a little bit faster. I can only go faster if you join me. What are we going to do right now? Review, that's right, revision. We just learnt about which one of the M's? Manner. And now tell me some of the points in manner. Voice, yes, what else? Eye contact, what else? Dress, what we dress in, what else? Posture or stance, that's right. Tone as well. Volume, yeah? Wonderful. Dress and stance and our gestures, well done. Movement. Done, done. What was the first M? Matter. And what is included in matter? Words, information, stories. Okay, good. And what is this? Learning pyramid. The learning pyramid is divided into two, a top section and a bottom section. What is the top section called? Passive. Passive, well done. And what is the bottom section called? Active. Active, well done, my friends. All right, we are going to have a bit of fun now. I need 2 volunteers. You don't know what you're volunteering for. Come on up. Yeah, you're one. You just put your hand up, so that's a volunteer right there. I need another one. Chris? Oh, well done. Come up, gentlemen. Come up here. These 2 people are going to play a game, and they're in a running to get a kangaroo or a hat. Or come out the front. All right. Chris is getting ready. He's taking off his jacket. He's doing his hair and all right. Now, these are our 2 challenges. Gentlemen, you're going to compete against one another. This is a game we all get to play and participate in. But I need to tell you the rules first before we play the game, okay? All right, now. Ken, Chris, Ken, can you stand over here? And stand on this pen, like just there, yeah? All right. Okay, you don't have to stand on the pen, just next to the pen. All right, and Chris, you're there. All right, now you can't cross over, okay? No crossing over. Now I'm going to explain the rules to you and our challenges. This game is between Chris and Ken. Gentlemen, you are speaking to each other. You don't need to look at the audience, okay? We don't exist, but we do need to hear you, all right? So you do need to speak loud enough so that we can hear you, because you've got to judge them, and you have to decide when they have to sit down. Now, these are the rules of the game. I will give you a topic. You get no time to prepare, and you just have to speak on that topic. For example, I can give you the topic Fiji, and you just got to talk about Fiji, okay? You have to talk at one another. That means, Ken, you have to talk at Chris. You don't hear what Chris says to you. It's not a conversation, okay? You're just talking at Chris the whole time, and you don't stop talking. Chris, you do the same to Ken. You're not listening to Ken, you're talking at Ken, all right? So you just pretend that each other are not there, all right? You're just talking at. Now, these are the rules. They have to speak about the topic. They can't go off the topic. So if I tell you to talk about Fiji, you can't go, Fiji's a great place, Fiji's warm, I like Africa, I come from New Zealand. That's not talking about the topic, all right? If you hear that they're not talking about the topic, you need to say sit down. You don't get a second chance. You got to sit down. And someone else, I don't mind who it is of you, run up, okay? You need to jump up. So that's the first rule, you have to stay on the topic. Second rule is you can't stop talking.
Wow. Can I sit now?
Do you regret putting your hand up now? Okay. You can't stop talking. Even if one of you sits down, you have to continue talking. Oh. To nobody, okay? You just keep talking. As soon as you run out, you either sit down or we'll kick you off, okay? So that's the second rule, you can't stop talking. Third rule, no repetition. You can't keep on saying the same thing over again. Fiji's got lovely warm weather. Fiji's got warm weather. I love the warm weather of Fiji. Oh, it's just got... No, you have to think of something new about that topic. Okay? Does that make sense, friends? Those are the rules, and you have to listen out to the rules. And you have to go as fast as you can. Right? You're not sitting there going, now, let me think about Fiji. It's got a warm climate. None of that, right? You just, as soon as I say start, you have to talk at one another. Now, if you ask each other a question, remember you're not listening, so you can't answer it. And as soon as you answer a question, you're out. Yeah? Okay? Challenges, do you understand the rules?
Yeah. Yep.
Audience, do you understand? Yes. Watch them, listen to them, and enjoy. Because what you will see is all of the things that we just spoke about come to life. You need to judge it. If they're going against the rules, you just call out, move out, gone, you're out of there, you go. Somebody can jump up, okay? I don't mind who it is, you don't need my permission, you run and you take their spot. The last person standing and still talking is the winner. Yeah. Are you an extrovert, Chris?
Yep.
He's an extrovert, Ken? Yes. We have 2 extroverts here. We might be here for quite some time. All right, challenges, are you ready?
Yes.
Audience, are you ready? All right, this is a protecting field. This has a shield here. You can't punch one another. You can't come over. I have had students that they come... Don't pass here, okay? Are you ready, challengers?
Yes.
Are you ready, audience?
Yes.
Your topic for this is women. Go.
Oh, women are so beautiful to look at. They have a lovely hair and nice eyes. When God made woman, He made man, and then He made woman. And woman was, we can have tall women and short women. They can have purple eyes. They can have brown eyes. They often have very, very different opinions from each other. They have a much higher voice than men. Women can help you around the house. You can marry a woman. You can be married to a woman for a long time or a short time. There are hundreds of women's personalities. Women wear different kind of clothing to us. Women also have...
one of the things that the women did was to listen to...
You guys! Come on! Women.
Oh, I love that's what. And here's another woman. I was thinking that Joanna, a very beautiful woman, is gonna stop us now. But here's a very beautiful woman. You see her? Audience, a very beautiful one.
Turn around and face the audience. Wow, didn't we enjoy that? Hey? Well, ladies and gentlemen, on my right side I have Cassandra, and on my left I have Ken, the 2 challengers. Unfortunately, Chris did not make the distance. But at the end of the rounds, the final winner is Ken!
Yeah!
Ken, claim your prize. But she didn't end because I had to end it before. So after Ken selects his prize, it's your turn to choose yours. What should I get? What can I buy? All right, whilst you're choosing your gifts, did you enjoy that, friends? Did you notice? Yeah, well done. Oh, there's the kangaroo. Oh, are you serious? Wow! Oh! I see something new every time. Cassandra goes, the koala. Chris is like, no, we need the tea towel. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, non-verbal communication. Honey, you need a tea towel. Oh, look, that was fun. And you know why? All of their natural body language came out. I mean, I saw Ken at the beginning. He had his hands here. He had his hands behind his back. And you could see he was getting ready. But as soon as you had to start talking, here we go. They came out, didn't they? And Chris did the same. Oh, women are very beautiful. You can have tall women. You can have short, yeah? None of his notes, he didn't need notes that said, move your hands. Move your hands to explain the height of a woman, did it? I mean, we saw a lot of things going on there. I mean, Ken, you should have seen Cassandra. When a woman walks in the door, you tell her she looks good. All right. All their facial expressions changed. All their hand motions changed. If I didn't have these pens here, I don't really want to know what would happen. But do you notice that I didn't have to tell any of you what to do? You acted based on what you were saying, correct? That's how you need to preach and teach, friends. It's one thing to be aware of everything, but once you talk naturally, your gestures and every part of your mannerisms will naturally come. That's right. They will naturally react to your words. And I said earlier, you already do all these skills, but as soon as you get up here on stage, it's a bit harder, isn't it? Because you're suddenly aware of everything. So it's about practicing doing it up the front so that you're comfortable and so that all your actions complement all of your words. Does that make sense? I have more prizes, so let's do that again. How about we have 2 more challenges? It's going to be a different topic. 2 more challenges, up we get. Who's doing it? You've all gone quiet. All of these extroverts in the class and you've all gone quiet. You're too scared now. Who's up? I need to, if you don't respond, I'll... Yeah, good. Thank you, Sinna. Who's going to challenge Sinna? Has she won already? Come on, there's got to be a challenger here. All right, thank you. All right, Ruth. Ruth and Sinna up we get. Yeah, they're both taking off their jackets. They're getting ready. Hey! All right. Vanuatu versus the Solomon Islands. All right, we have a challenge on our hands. All right, challenges. Do you understand the rules? Yes. You don't repeat, you stay on the topic, and you talk to one another only. Oh, I'm scared and I'm just up here. All right, audience, are you ready? All right. That's it. Good work. Your topic is men.
Hey, but you still make this and that. Say, when you're not going to do things, they punch you. And they pick you. And then you cut black eye and all those things. And when you get like this, then the woman says, take your man. And then you fight like a man. And you steal them. And then you just sit like that. And the woman says, do this, do that, do this, do that. Why you take my wife? You don't have a place.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this challenge we had two very fierce competitors. In the right corner we had Sinner, and I'm scared of Sinner. And then here in the left corner we had Alice. And Alice might be shorter than Sinner, but she can fight just as tough. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a great battle. And it's hard to decide a challenger. The winner of this is... You take your prize first, and Alice, you're next. Well, I don't know about you, I didn't hear a lot of it, but I saw a lot of it. Ah, that was it, she was having that you get to pick. I don't know if you want to now do some bartering over there. Wow, that was, wow. You just need to go in the corner and relax and take a drink. And did you enjoy that, friends? Yes. That was enjoyable, wasn't it? And I must admit, I couldn't hear a lot because I was too busy seeing all the actions, but I know something was going on with cuddling because Alice was going, man, I just, and then Sinner was telling us, men do this, and you're going to have tall men and short, I don't know about it. And we really saw all their mannerisms natural, didn't we? And they were ready to go, and it complemented what they said. Does that make sense? Absolutely. And that's fun to watch, but that's also reality. You already know how to do these things, and the secret is being able to get those skills from behind the desk and bring them out at the front. Make sense? I want you to always think of that game when you're teaching. Just allow your natural mannerisms to come through. And then it doesn't look rehearsed, and all of your body language matches with your words. Sound good? It's your turn now to come up and start to show me how much of this you've learned. Now, I've been told the majority of this class is extroverts. So, this is your time to shine. Do you remember yesterday we did tongue twisters? I need you to grab that sheet out. So take that sheet out, your tongue twister sheet. Show me your sheet. Good, that's it, nice. Let me know it's there. All right. Now we're not going to look at the tongue twister bit, we're going to turn it over to the bit where it says, show me how it's done. Now I know you're going to want to read it, you're all reading it, I can see you're reading it. You're non-verbally, all right, put them down, that's the way, eyes to me, good work. Good work. I am going to give you a number. That number will correspond to yours here, just like the tongue twisters. What you need to do is you need to say these twice as well. How many times? Twice. Show me twice. Thank you. Twice. Hands down. Each time you do it, though, has to be completely different than the time before. All right? I will give you your little verse. And you need to get out of your chairs, come in front of everybody, and you need to say it twice, but it has to be very different each time. For example, you can come up and you can say it really excitedly, really happily, but then the next time you say it very sadly. And you have to keep in mind all the things we learned about mannerisms, our voice, our volume, our tone, what we do, all of our hands. This has been written to help you use your body language. There's capital letters there, there's exclamation marks. You need to read it and think to yourself, how can I use my hands to show things? How can I use my stance or how I'm positioned to show things? How can I change my voice to show things that are here? Does that make sense? No time to prepare, I'm sorry. I'm going to give you your number and you're going to come up and you're going to do it. And we need to go through it quickly. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get all of them done now, but we're going to try to get most of them done, okay? Again, I'm going to come around, I'm going to give you a number, and I know you're going to be going, and I'm going to see you in the corner go, But we're going to try and be quiet, and please be quiet when somebody else is doing theirs because we want to enjoy them as well. Sound good? All right, get ready for your numbers. This is going to go quickly.
The class takes a 5-minute break to write on their paper, and she hands out chocolates. They review when they return.
All right, we're going to enjoy this, friends, and we're just going to watch, okay? And I'm going to be at the back there because I want to see it and I want to hear it. As soon as you're finished, you just sit back down and we go from there. Yes.
What do you mean? Do it like this and then the opposite?
Yes, just completely different. As long as, yeah, different. It can be opposite if you like, just different. We ready? Yes. It's going to be your turn in a minute or so. So be ready. Up you go, my friend.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, step right up. Step right inside to witness the world's wildest, most daring group of people. You know who it is? It's the EE field worker training group.
Stop. Number 2. All right, 2 times, my friend. 2 times. Solid. You do it again.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, step right up inside to witness the world's wildest, most daring group of people. It's the EE field worker training group.
There you go. That was definitely 2 different ones. Who's next?
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, step right inside to witness the world's widest, most daring group of people. It's the EE Field Walker Training Group.
Stay there, my friend. We don't have to keep on walking in and talking as we walk. Come in, take center stage, and then go.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, step inside to witness the world's wildest, most daring group of people. It's the EE Field Walker Training Group.
Thank you. Can you see he's a little bit nervous? He's kind of walking and stepping, and he's a bit nervous. That's nervous energy. You're up, my friend.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, step right inside to witness the world's widest, most daring group of people. It's the EE Field Worker Training Group. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, step inside to witness the most daring, wildest group of people. It's the EE Field Worker Training Group.
Good stuff. Stay there for a minute, Rosilla. I need you to just talk to me now, okay? Just respond to what I'm saying. I need you to tell me to hurry up. You need me to get there really quickly.
Hurry up.
No, keep on. Just talk to me. Get me over there. Get me there.
Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, step.
Just say hurry, hurry, hurry. No, that's all right. Just keep on telling me to hurry. Just come on, Joe. Hurry, hurry, Joe. Hurry, okay? Just you and I. Go.
Hurry, Joe. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come over here. Hurry up. Yeah, over here.
Come on.
Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, come up here. Come up here, Joe. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Ah, good girl. You see? Come on, hurry, hurry. Those are the actions. Yeah? No, hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah? That's okay. Look at these things and see how can I use my body language, right? And when you're telling somebody to hurry up, you usually, come on, hurry, 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 step right up, come on. Yes? You see what I mean? It's always hardest for the people going first. Yeah. But it's actually harder for the people coming last because they have heard all the advice I've been giving and I expect more from them. Well done. Thank you, Mr. Show us how it's done. Do it.
I thought you cared. I really thought you cared. But you don't. You obviously don't understand. You wouldn't have done this to me. What have I ever done to you for you to deserve this? Sorry. What have I ever done to you for you to deserve this from you? You're just an insensitive, uncaring person. I thought you cared. I really thought you cared. But you don't. You obviously don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done this to me. What have I ever done to you for you to deserve this from you? You're just an insensitive, uncaring person.
Ah, thank you, Peewit.
I thought you cared. Really? Thought you cared. But you don't. You obviously don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done this to me. What have I ever done to you for you to deserve this from me? You just an insensitive, uncaring person.
Wait.
I thought you would care. Really? Thought you would care. But you don't. You obviously don't, otherwise you wouldn't have done this to me. What have I done to you for you to deserve this from me? You are just an insensitive, uncaring person.
Whoa, wow. Wasn't that good? Especially the second one. All of us just were silent. And we know what it says because we've got it. But I'm still listening to it like, oh, but I do care. That was very well done. Well done, Dix. Take it away, Michelle.
Okay. I thought you care. I really thought you care, but you don't. You obviously don't. Otherwise, you would have done this to me. What have I ever done to you for you to deserve this from you? You're just an insensitive, uncaring person. So I thought you cared. I really thought you cared, but you don't. You obviously don't. Otherwise, you would have done this to me. What have I ever done to you for you to deserve this to me? You're just an insensitive, uncaring person.
Okay, now stay there, my friend. This last line, you're just an insensitive, uncaring person. You're going to say that to me.
Okay.
But you're going to be mad.
Okay.
Can he get mad? Joanne, can he get mad?
Est-ce que tu as une consigne? Est-ce que je peux être fâché?
Yes.
All right, Michelle.
Okay.
I need you to do that to me. Just me. And I need you to get mad at me. And I'm going to keep on talking back to you. You just keep on saying that. The same thing over and over, okay?
Yeah. You're just an insensitive, uncaring person.
No.
You're just an insensitive, uncaring person.
Worse. Get worse. Come on, get mad.
Okay.
Come on.
You are just
Scream.
an insensitive, uncaring person.
Scream again. Go again. Come on.
You are
All right, good. Okay. That's. He's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm a gentle French man. Don't push me. We can all get mad, yeah? And that's when you can show you're just an insensitive, uncaring person. Yeah, okay? Good. Don't be afraid to get emotional with these. That's why they're here, okay? Good work. Thank you, Michelle, for being so good at that. You're up, Ken.
I thought you cared. I really thought you cared. But you don't. You obviously don't do, otherwise you wouldn't have done this to me. What have I ever done to you to deserve? What have I ever done to you for me to deserve this from you? You're just an insensitive, and caring person.
Woo!
The
other way.
I thought you cared. I really thought you cared. But you don't. You obviously don't, otherwise you wouldn't have done this to me. What have I ever done to you for me to deserve this from you? You're just an insensitive, uncaring person.
I think we can all agree that was very impressive. Yeah, it's right. I knew someone would pick that up. No, I'm giving you creative license. That's fine. Yeah, I'm allowed. What was that? That's Filipino and Macedonian for that's very bad. That's all that is. It's just a mannerism. Hey? It's a mannerism. So it's a part of the manner. Yeah, definitely. But that was fine. That added to it, I think. That added. All right, let's get ready. Number 5. Up we go. Number 5. Number 7. Up we go. They're running to do it. All right, up we go.
Don't be the loser who misses out. Get in first. Push your way over. Fight your way through. Rush to pay your money to my attractive young assistant and claim your fantastic prize.
All right, nice.
Don't be a loser who misses out. Get in first. Push your way over. Fight your way through. Rush to pay your money to my attractive young assistant and claim your fantastic prize.
Oh, thanks very much.
Don't be the loser who misses out. Get in first. Push your way. Push your way over. Fight your way through. Rush to pay your money to my attractive young assistant and claim your fantastic prize. Don't be the loser who misses out. Get in first. Push your way over. Fight your way through. Rush to pay your money to my attractive young assistant and claim your fantastic prize.
Well done. Nice, thank you, David. All right, we're going to do this again, yeah? David, let's say it together, all right? Don't be the loser who misses out. Get in first. Show me first. Show me first. Let's do it again, right? Don't be the loser who misses out. Get in first. Okay, show them. Go there, show them. Yeah, first. All right. Push me. Push me. Come on, you can. Go. That's it. Okay, push me. Yeah, okay. Say that now and push me, but I'm not there.
Don't be the loser who misses out.
Yep.
Get in first.
Yeah.
Push your way over.
Yeah, push, go, push.
Push your way over.
Yes, good. Push your way over. Show me fighting. Show fight. Yeah! Yeah? All right. Rush, do rush. How do we go rush? How do we show rush?
Rush to pay money.
Okay, and okay, what's money? That's an international sign for money. Okay. What's attractive? We're gonna do all those actions now. Okay, ready? Go. Don't be the loser who misses out. Get in first. Push your way through. Over. Fight. Come on, fight your way through. Rush to pay your money to my attractive young assistant and claim your prize.
Fantastic prize.
Fancy?
Fantastic prize.
Fantasy prize! Yeah! All right, good man. And well done. Thank you, David. Can you see how you look at this and go, first, push, fight, rush, yes? And that's what we have to do when we're teaching and preaching. What body languages match what comes out of our mouth? Make sense? No pressure at all, team. Are you ready? Here we go. Come on up.
Don't be the loser who misses out. Yes, you're in first. Good. Push your way over. Fight your way through. Yes. Rush to pay your money to my attractive assistant and claim the fantastic prize.
Good girl. That's it. You watched what we did there and then you did it. Well done. Second time around.
Don't be the loser misses out. Get in first. Push your way over. Fight your way through. And rush to pay your money to my attractive assistant and claim your fantastic prize.
She got better than second. You done? Yes, good work. Okay. Try to decide who should go first. One of you. Quick. All right.
And to think that I consider you a friend. Why? You're nothing but a troublemaker. You're a cheat and a liar. And I hate you. Liars. Now get out of my house.
Hold back. Be ready for this.
And to think that I consider you a friend. Why? You're nothing but a troublemaker. You cheat. And you're a liar. I hate liar. Now, you get out of my house.
That's hard to
And to think that I consider you a friend, why you're nothing but a troublemaker. You're a cheat, a liar. I hate liars. Now get out of my house.
Poor Roy here. Yeah, that's right. We love you, Roy. Really. You just sat in the wrong spot.
And to think that you're my friend, why you're nothing but a troublemaker. You're a cheat, a liar, and I hate liars. Now just get out from my house.
Oh, well done. Now you see me quiet all the time. These shines.
And to think I considered you my friend. Why? You're nothing but a troublemaker. You're a cheat. A liar. I hate liars. No, get out of my house. And to think I considered you a friend. Why? You're nothing but a troublemaker. You're a cheat and a liar. I hate liars. Now, get out of my house.
Hey! That way, Sammy. All of us, yeah.
considered you a friend?
Very so.
Why? You're nothing but a troublemaker. You're a cheat and a liar, and I hate liars. Now, get out of my house.
Oh, we're out of there. Good works. Another one. It's completely different. He's so tough. Get out of my house.
And to think that I consider you a friend. Why? You're nothing but a troublemaker, and you're a cheat and a liar, and I hate liars. Now get out of my house.
Yeah, well done.
I love seeing people, you're sitting in your seats and you're one type of person, and then out the front you become alive and you're a different type of people. Very impressive. You know, that's what they said about Michael Jackson. He was such a quiet man, but as soon as you put him on stage, that was where his home was, and he came alive. And then when he went back, he'd sit back in his hole again. It's wonderful to watch. Okay, number 1, up we go. Number 3. Number 1 and 3. Nice and quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness the most startling, wonderful, amazing person you have ever met. Ready? Here we go. Please welcome to the group, Miriam. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness the most startling, wonderful, amazing person you have ever met. Ready? Here we go. Please welcome to the group, Miriam.
Very well done. Miriam.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness the startling, wonderful, amazing person you have ever met. Ready? Here we go. Please welcome to group Jen. Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness startling and wonderful, amazing person you have ever met. Ready? Here we go. Please welcome Ujel.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness the most styling, wonderful and amazing person you have ever met. Ready? Here we go. Please welcome to the group.
Good work, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to witness the most styling, wonderful, amazing person you have ever met. Ready? Here we go. Please welcome to the group.
Good man.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness the most wonderful, amazing person you have ever met. Ready? Here we go. Please welcome to the group.
Can you, with that, next time, can you introduce Roy? So say, can you please welcome to the group, Roy? Yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you about to witness the most stunning, wonderful, amazing person you have ever met? Ready? Here we go. Please welcome the group.
Roy, yeah! And notice, when it was time for him to welcome somebody, the hand came out. There we go. That's when the hand came out. Well done. And that's why we have to make it real life, because then the hand comes out. And normally he's doing that because that's polite and gentlemanly, but when we're teaching, there it goes, it has to come out has to talk as well. Well done. Here, Roy.
Appearing for the first time in Fiji. In the red corner, standing at 3.4 meters tall and weighing 171 kilometers. Appearing in Fiji for the first time. In the red corner, standing on 3.4 meters tall, weighing 171 kilometers.
That's good, Roy. All right. Now, we did good. Which one? Okay. First time in Fiji in the red corner. Roy, show me 3.4 meters. Show me. Show me. 3.4 meters. See?
Standing 3.4
That's it.
meters
Okay, yeah.
tall
Yep.
and weighing 171 kilometers.
He's heavy, doesn't matter. And that's the point. Well done. Take it away, Alice.
Appearing for the first time in Fiji. In the red corner, standing 3.4 meters tall. And weighted. It had 171 kilograms.
Yes.
Yes.
No, Alice. Okay, Alice. Now, do you remember when we last saw Alice? All right, Alice. You were competing before
Yes.
against Sinner, and you almost killed one another. And these are two different Alices here, yeah?
Yes.
This is shy Alice right now, I'm seeing. Over there, Alice, you were not shy.
No.
You were telling me what men were like. You were telling me that you could cuddle men. So you just have to pretend that Sinner's right in front of you right now.
She made me, you know.
She made you do
Yeah,
that?
She was jumping.
All right, do you want me to jump at you? Will that help? I'll do whatever it takes to get the best out of you. You know what? Nice and loud. I know you're confident and I know you're good. So let's go really nice and loud. Yep, go.
You're appearing for the first time in Fiji. In the red corner. Standing 3.4 meters tall. And weight at 171 kilo. It's Richard.
You weigh 171 kilos, did you? Yeah. Well done. There was a difference though, isn't there? And the difference from being natural and then all of a sudden being in front and a little bit fearful. And that's a natural, normal reaction, but we slowly get to learn how to do that. And when you feel more comfortable, that's when that happens. Well done. Okay, come on up.
Appearing for the first time in Fiji. Wow. In the red corner, standing 3.4 tall and weighing in at 171 kilometers is 50 Appearing for the first time in Fiji. In the red corner, standing 3.4 meters tall and weighing in at 171
kilograms is dicks. Well done, thank you. Alright. Number 6, up you get, number 6. Number 8. And number 10. Number 10 too. 6, 8, 10. Nice and fast, quick, 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 quick. Take away.
And 4.
I'm not interested in your opinion. I give the orders around here. And when I say move it, you expected to move it. Now move it. I'm not interested in your opinion. I give the orders around here. And when I say move it, you expected to move it. Now move it.
Well done, Colin. Okay. Now, we spoke about notes, didn't we? This is what happens if you try and hide your notes. Yeah? That's what was happening there. Okay? I'm going to remember 3 words and put it down. Remember 3 words, put it down. If you don't know it all, hold it so that when you look at it, you're not doing a complete different thing. Do you see what I mean? Because it was disjointed when you're doing this. I said, move it. And when I say move it, I mean, yeah? Is that adding or taking away? Taking away. So we just bring it up a little bit so that when you need to read it, you're just reading it and it flows straight through. Well done, Colin. Let's go, Jessie.
I am not interested in your opinion. I give the orders around here, and when I say move it, you are expected to move it. Now, move it. I'm not interested in your opinion. I give the orders around here, and when I say move it, you are expected to move it. Now, move it.
Oh, well done.
I am not interested to your opinion. I give you order around here. What I say, move. You expect to move it. Now, move it.
Roy, good man.
To your opinion. I give you order around here. And what I say, move it. You expect to move it. Now, can you move this?
That was so unexpected, wasn't it? Well done.
I'm not interested in your opinion. I give you orders around you. When I say move it, you're expected to move it. Now, move it. I'm not interested in your opinion. I'm giving the orders around here. When I say move it, you're expected to move it. Now, move it.
June.
Tell me to move it. Just keep on telling me to move it, and I want you to get louder and louder. Go.
Move it.
No. Keep going.
Move it.
Mm-mm. Get louder. Just get mad at me.
Move it.
Mm-mm.
Move it.
Say it again.
Move it.
Again.
Move it.
Again.
Move it.
Again. Louder.
Move it.
Huh?
Move it.
What?
Move it.
What? Yeah. All right. Good man. Good stuff. And you see? Move it. Move it. Move it. Yeah. Well done. Up we go, Chippy.
I'm not interested in your opinion. I give order here. And when I say move it, you'll expect to move it. So move it. I'm not interested
in your opinion. I give order here. And when I say move it, you expect to move it. Now, move it.
Yes, well done. We're not picking on Roy. We're picking on Vic.
Yes. I'm not interested in your opinion. I give the orders around here. And when I say move it, move it. You expect, you're expected, sorry.
It's okay.
Repeat it again.
Can you direct it to all of us? I know you're talking to Vic, but pretend we're one big person that has eaten too many hamburgers, and so we're just one big person in front of him.
I'm not interested in your opinions.
Good.
I give the orders around here. And when I say move it, you expected to move it. Now, move it.
Yes, well done.
I'm not interested in your opinion. I give the orders around here. And when I say move it, you expected to. Now, move it.
Yeah, well done. Come on, Kiwi, up you get.
They'll be expecting us. It's gonna be tough. But we're going in. All right, men. On the count of 3. Go over the top. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. Charge.
Okay.
Means new person. They'll be expecting us. It's gonna be tough. But we are going, men. All right, men. On the count of 3, we go over the top. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, charge!
They'll be expecting us. It's gonna be tough, but we are going in. All right, men. On the count of 3, we go over the top. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, charge! They'll be expecting us. It's gonna be tough, but we are going in. All right, men. On the count of 3, we go over the top. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, charge!
They'll be expecting us. They'll be going it tough, but we're going in. All right, men. On the count of 3, we're going on the top. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. They'll be expecting us. It's gonna be tough, but we're going in. All right, men. Count on the 3. And we go over the top. Good luck. 1, 2, 3.
All right, okay.
Charge!
They'll be expecting us. It's gonna be tough. But where's going him? All right, men. On the count of 3, we go over top. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, charge!
Good.
They'll be expecting us. It's gonna be tough. But we're going
3. Go over the top. Good luck. 2, 3. Charge.
Well done, Johanne, and I must mention that this is a lady who said, I won't be able to do what I need an English interpreter. You're great.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! Thank you so much! This is the best present I've ever had! You really make my day! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Yeah! And here's the prop. Very good.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! Thank you so much! This is the best present I have ever got. You really, really made my day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, well done. No pressure, friend. You just do your thing.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. This is the best present I have even got. You have really made my day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Good pick up, too.
Oh my goodness. I thank you so much. This is the best present I have even got. You really made my day. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, well.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! Thank you so much! This is the best present I have even got. You have really made my day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness! I can't believe it. Thank you so much. This is the best present I have even got. You have really made my day. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I can't believe it. Thank you so much. This is the best present I ever got. You have really made me day. Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like I gave you a present.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe it! Thank you so much! This is the best present I ever got! You really made my day! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you!
That was impressive. Thank you. Okay, we have number 4 up there and number 4. Yes. Is there any numbers I missed? Just number 4. Sorry. There you go. Second best to last.
Normally you expect to pay $5 for the span, but I'm not asking for $5. I'm not asking for $3. I'm not asking asking for $2. Tonight, I'm preparing to sell this for 1, 2, and 3, only for magnificent print for just $17.50.
Well done.
Normally, I would not expect this pay for $5 or $3 or $2. Tonight, I'm preparing to sell not only 1, not only 2, not only 3 of this magnificent spread just for $17.50.
Wow, thank you very much. Yeah.
Normally, you would expect to pay $5 for this pen. But I'm not asking for $5. I'm not asking for $3. I'm not even asking for $2. Tonight, I'm prepared to sell not 1, not even 2, but 3 of these magnificent pens for just 1, 2, 5, 10, 15, $17.50.
They're expensive pens, aren't they? Just realised that now. Expensive pens.
Normally, you would expect to pay $5 for this pen. But I'm not asking for $5. I'm not even asking for $3. I'm not even asking for $2. Tonight, I'm prepared to sell you not 1, not even 2, but 3 magnificent pens for just $17.50.
Was that fun? Yes, wasn't it ever? And that's what learning should be, okay? Learning should be fun and learning should be interactive, where we all get together and we all learn together and we all laugh together and we all make mistakes together and we all succeed together, because all of us succeeded then. We all make mistakes, but we all succeed at the same time. And you can see from that how we use our mannerisms, how we want to go back to putting our hands in our pockets or getting a bit frightened. You can see how it all comes together, can't you? Well done, team. That was very, very enjoyable, and we had a good time doing it. I'm looking at the time, and we're running out of time, but it's simply because we've got so many people, and so when we've got a lot of people and every person does an activity, it just takes a little bit longer. We can't help that, but I wanted to give each one of you an opportunity to do that, because I think it was important and it was fun. So we will go over time a little bit today, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a bit of a 5-minute break now, and then we're going to come back and we're going to finish the third M, because we still do have method to go. So we probably will go close to dinner time, if not stop on dinner time. I'm sorry, but we just have to, okay? And it's not long now, friends, like an hour and a half and then it's done, okay? So have 5 minutes, take a 5-minute breather. I'm going to go and get you a chocky surprise to help you through, and we'll meet back here in 5 minutes. I'll see you then. First thing that we do when we come back is review. 3 M's. What's the first M? Second M? Third M? That's all we're going to do for reviewing. Now, what we're going to do now is the last M. What's the last M? Method, exactly right. Before we do method though, I'm going to give you a little treat. Do you know when my little nephew JD, do you remember JD that you saw up there? When he was just learning to talk, we would visit him, knock on the door, and he'd open the main door, and then there was, you know the screen door, there's a fly screen door? You'd open it, and then the fly screen door was there, and it'd be locked. And you'd say, JD, open the door, honey. Do you know what he would say? He wouldn't open the door. He'd stand there, and he would say, do you have a Chucky surprise for me? You got Chucky surprise? Yeah? No? I said, no Chucky surprise. No open door. But I have a Chucky surprise for you. So I'm going to give these out whilst you are writing down what you think method is. Okay, so go to that sheet of paper with the 3 things and start writing down what you think method is. And I'll come and give you your Chucky surprise. This is called a Freddo frog, an Australian Freddo frog. It's chocolate. And we're going to finish up now. Put your hand up if you do not have a koala. Put your hand up if you do not have a koala. There's a lot of non-koala people here. I didn't think that there were that many non-koalas. Okay, starting over here, give me one of yours. You got, all right. From now on, friends, you've got to be louder, okay? We've learnt, that's okay, we've learnt that everybody is nice and loud so that I can hear you. Nice and loud, Soli. Act. Act. Ooh, this is an attitude. All right, wait a minute, we're going to go around here. Act. Drama. Okay, here we go. Okay. Who does not have a bear? Does not have a bear. Pace. Place. Next. Who does not have a bear? You don't have a bear? Do you have one of these? This is yours. Okay. Who doesn't have one of these? At the back? What? Say that again. Doing? Doing? Thank you, thank you. Doing? Next person, red. Sorry? Picture? Picture? Skills? Oh, there goes that bear. The bear's dead. P-L-A. P-L-S. Oh, plays. Sorry. Roy?
Overhead projector.
Overhead projector? Okay. Copy. Sorry? Steps. Steps. Rosilla? Short. Only non-bear people. Only non-bear people. Otherwise, we're going to run out of bears, and not everyone's going to get it, and that's not good. Attitude. Good on you, Fred. It's your turn. Attitude. Pratima. They're harder. It's harder to throw them than you think, isn't it? Instruction. Discussion. Who's next? Who's our 2 men here? Robert, did you get one, Robert? You've got one? You don't have one? Give me one. Oh, sorry, you got to give one to Robert. Sandra? Activities. Games. Movement. Dance. Oh, you've got one, sorry. Dancing. Has everybody got a bear? Everybody's got a bear? All right, you can give me one? Video? Has everybody got a bear? Well done. Thank you. That's good because I need some left for the hotel. Well, okay, everybody's got a koala, right? All right, well done. I'm going to leave that up here now. I'm not going to get one from each of you because now we're actually going to find out what method is. All right, can I get you, Fred, to just wipe this off for me, if that's okay? Real nice and quick. All right, while Fred's wiping that off, my sister, you saw a picture of her yesterday with my nephew. Her name is Corina, and on Friday, this Friday, she's having a birthday. If we cook her a cake, I need you to help me do that. Now, we might have some cooks in the room, we might not have some cooks in the room, but I want you to start calling out to me what we need to do if we bake her a cake here. Okay? Would you like cake on Friday, by the way? Yes. Would you like it for lunchtime? Yes. You laugh, but don't be surprised by what I pull out if I pull out a cake on Friday, okay? All right, so how do I make a cake? Talk to me. What is it? Eggs? Sugar? Did I hear sugar as well? What else? Butter. Flour. Egg. Got eggs. Milk. Milk's important. Cocoa. It's going to be a chocolate cake, okay? We've decided chocolate. Icing. I want icing. It's not good without icing. Sugar. Powder. Yeah, sometimes we need powder. Baking powder. Oh, yeah. What is it? A pan? An oven? Done? Hey. I need a bowl. I need a spoon. Anything else? A mixer. Cup. A measurements. Oh, like a measuring cup. All right. Yep. Uh-huh. All right, wait a minute. We've got it. A cook. All right. Do we have water? I've got some water. Now, I know that hey? What is the question? If we're going to bake a cake for my sister, start me off. What do we need to bake the cake? What do we need to bake the cake? Money. Okay, money. Now, okay, wait a second. I understand that there might be a lot of different recipes or a lot of different ways to cook a cake, but I think that we've pretty much covered this here. Now, if I go to the kitchen and I bring out each one of these items, the eggs, the butter, I bring them all out and I put them here on this table, do I have a cake? No. But you're telling me that's a cake. No. What do I have to do? Why isn't that a cake? What do I need? I need a recipe? All right, you're telling them I need a recipe. So, if I get all these things and I put them on the table, that's not a cake. I need a recipe, right? Okay, here you go. That's the recipe. I have to follow the recipe, right? Ah. I have a method. A method to cook my cake, right? Aha. Step by step. So all of this is not actually my method. It's a part of my method, but it's not my recipe. And if I want to cook this cake for Karina well, I have to follow the recipe, right? What happens if I don't follow the recipe correctly? It won't turn out right, will it? Okay, so right recipe equals right cake, correct? Aha. When you are teaching and preaching, you have a recipe. You have a method. And you have a lot of ingredients. Remember, you have words, you have stories, You have definitions, you have eye contact and volume and hand gestures, but there is a way to put them together. There is a recipe. And if you don't follow that way or that recipe, it won't turn out correctly. Something will happen, something will turn out, but it won't be exactly how you want it to be. And that's exactly the same as method. I've said that before, I'll say it again. Matter, manner, and method, they're all of the same family. They're married together, okay? And as soon as you try and separate one of them, you break them up and none of them function properly. They all have to work together. This is what method is when it comes to communicating. Push this away. Your method is getting there. There we go. We've done that, haven't we? We've done that. It is your structure, okay? An order of things. It's how it's putting it together. If I take Chris's Bible, thank you. If we all look at the Bible, friends, and we open the Bible up to the very front, we get, what do we get at the very, very front? Say that loudly. Contents. We get a contents page. And that page gives us the structure for the rest of the book, correct? The contents page isn't the entire Bible. It is just giving you structure. All of this in here, you see all of that? That are words and information, isn't it? What is words and information when we're learning communication? What does it? Say it loudly, everyone. Matter. This microphone must hear you, otherwise nothing can be heard, okay? So words and information is what? Matter. All of this here represents matter. How you read it, how you teach it, how you deliver it, which M is that? Manner. But the contents page and how the matter is put together, what is that? Method. Okay? It is how we put all of these things together. It gives us structure and purpose. It has a middle, a beginning, and an end. Now, when I say beginning, middle, and end, I'll explain that more in our activity. But as a preacher and a teacher, the students need to know when it's the introduction parts, when it's the conclusion parts, and they need to know when they're right in the middle of it, when the best parts are there. And good method will give you structure so that you know which one is happening. We're going to do that in a minute with an activity as well. Method is also timing. Now, we heard this similar word before when we talk of pace. Pace is how fast you speak. Timing, however, is how long it all takes, okay? How long does your whole lesson take? And that includes the introduction, it includes the ending, it includes all the activities that you must put in there as well. If your lesson is going for too long, there's a problem with your method. If it's going too short, there's a problem with your method. But it's all a part of method. If we try and cook that cake for too long, it's going to burn, isn't it? But if we don't cook it for long enough, it's not going to rise enough and all the ingredients won't gel together. It's the same when you're communicating. If you're supposed to be talking for an hour and you speak for 3 hours, you've probably got too many words. Can you see how it's connected now to your matter? It's all tied in. If you need to speak for an hour, but you only speak for 10 minutes, yes, you need to improve your method, but the only way to improve your method is probably to improve your, which M? Say it loudly so this mic can hear you. Matter. Because you don't have enough information. Can you see how they're all tying in together suddenly? We need to separate them so we know which ones they are, but they tie in together. So you will be given time restraints, and that's a part of your method. Timing is a part of method. Method prepares students for things to come. Every day when I teach you, I will tell you what you're about to learn. That helps the brain prepare itself, okay? And it's so that we know we're on a journey to get to a final destination. When we are in method, we must repeat things so that people remember them. If you say something once, you probably won't get everybody to hear that. Did you hear me? If you say things only once, many people will not hear it. So for very important points, you need to keep on repeating yourself. And it's hard because you're going to think, I just keep on saying the same thing over and over again. But when you say it once, some people hear you, but not all. When you say it a second time, some more people hear you. The more times you repeat it, the more times people will hear it. You just need to be careful not to say the same thing over and over again, okay? You need to pick what needs to be repeated. We always do revision because that's repeating the same thing. And I know now if we did revision, you would be able to tell me every single point in this presentation. It's because we've repeated it so many times that it just comes naturally to you now. You could almost write this down. I don't need to test you. I'm not going to give you a written test because you've already proven to me that you remember it. So use repetition when you're teaching and when you're preaching. That's a part of your method. Also, we need to prepare schedules. Schedules help to keep us on time. And it helps to see how much time you have and how much time you can give for certain activities. If you just keep on teaching or keep on preaching, like Kata said before, and you don't have any time limit and you don't know what you need to cover by a certain time, you're going to go completely over time. Yesterday, I knew that we had to finish matter. That was the aim of yesterday. And as long as we get to the end of matter, then we'll be fine. Today, we have to get to the end of method. Because if I take that into tomorrow, we're not going to have enough time to do things. Does that make sense, friends? Yes. I'm going to give you an activity to do now. You're going to become a teacher who prepares a lesson plan. Okay? You're going to prepare a lesson plan. This is what I'm going to give you. I'm going to hand this out to you so you do not need to write this down. This is a lesson plan, but it's in mixed order. It is in mixed order. It's all jumbled, but there are 12 things here that we are going to organise for a lesson plan. I'm going to give this piece of paper to you, and on every single one of your little, every single one of your points there, can you see that? You're going to write 1 all the way down to 12. 1 being the first thing you would do, 2 being the second, 3 being the third, all the way down to number 12. Please read all of this before you start numbering, okay? Read all of this before you start numbering because this is all mixed up. Number 1 could be this one for all you know. So you're not going to know until you read it all. 1 through to 12. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? No? We have to do this quickly. Please don't cheat. Okay, don't look at your partner. 1 to 12. I'm not going to collect these off you, but we will have a discussion about it. So I'm going to hand that out now. Take 5 minutes to write down what you think goes first, all the way through to number 12. Okay, looking up at me. Now we're going to do some voting. And when we do voting, I really need you to listen carefully, otherwise this can take too long. We don't want this to take too long. You need to put your hand up when you think something needs to go down, but you're only allowed to vote once for that line, okay? We have 12 things here, and I need to know where you would put your number 1, okay? Not yet. I'm going to call out, and you put your hand up when you think that should be 1, okay? You're only allowed to vote once, friends. You're only allowed to vote once for number 1. You're only allowed to vote once for number 2, once for number 3, once for each number, okay? You're not allowed to vote twice for one number. Who thinks the first thing we should do is practice skits? Hands up, nice and quick. No. All right, hands up, questions? No. Hands up if you think lesson content is first. Hands up, good, keep them up so I can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Who thinks singing worship should be first? All right, keep your hands up so I can count them. 12. Okay, down. Who thinks prayer? Prayer should be first. Who thinks prayer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Introducing yourself. Who thinks that should be first? Wow, okay. Keep your hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Who thinks review skits should be first? Explain schedule should be first. Do you think it should be first? It's okay. Don't be afraid to put your hand up. 1. Demonstrate skit. Who thinks that should be first? Purpose of the class. 1. Break. Nah, glad you didn't say 1. Revise previous lesson. All right then. You're telling me, okay, introduce yourself wins. You think that should be 1? You think that should be 2? And you think that should be 3. Okay. I know you might disagree, okay? But as soon as we put these into place, then we need to focus on this and you need to re-vote, okay? You need to move your vote and you need to re-vote. That make sense? So now we're up to number 4, the 4th thing that we do. Who thinks practice skit should be 4th? Hands up. No? Questions? Lesson content. Who thinks lesson content? 4. Thank you. We've got a 4 there. Oh, sorry, 1 person. Yep. Who thinks review skits should be 4th? Explain schedule. All right, good. Keep them up so I can vote. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15. Who thinks demonstrate skit? Demonstrate no. Purpose of the class? All right, keep them up. 12. Break. Revise. 2, 3. All right, we've got 3, but these 2 take it out. So that's going to be 4th, and that's going to be 5th. All right, we're up to number 6, okay? 6. 6. No, just 1. 6. Lesson content. All right, keep them up so I can count. Lesson content for number 6. This is your last chance. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, wow, all right. 6 for review skits. No. 6, demonstrate. No. 6, break. You want to break, Vic? I understand. That's all right. 6, revise. You got to revise there? Well, I think lesson content takes it out. So that's 6. All right, we're up to 7. Good, we're doing well. 7. 1, 2, 7. All right, keep them up. 7, 7, 7, 7. 1 more. Oh, they're growing. The numbers are growing. Oh, wow. All right, that's... Okay, let me count. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 11 people. Was that this one? Okay, 7. 7. Ooh, that's growing popularity. Oh, look at that, look at that. 7, yeah, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, 11, we've grown. Ooh, it's neck to neck. It's neck and neck. 7. 7. All right, we're going to do this. 7 and 8. All right, 9. 9. 4 is 9. Practice skit. Practice your drama or your skit. Okay, 9. Keep your hands up, friends, so I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh wow. Okay, 9 review skits. 9 break. Break. Finally, people want some breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7. And revise previous lesson. Okay, that is going to be 9, 10. Lucky last 2. Okay, the 2 last things. Yes. No. That's all right. We'll get there. Okay, 11. 12. Should this be 12? Or should it be 11? 11 hands up. 11 hands up. 11? 11? 11. All right, that's 11 and that's 12. All right, well done, class. I know that your individual answers might differ a little bit to this. But as a group, this is what we have decided. And now we're going to have a look what it should be. Are you ready? Okay. Where is my toggle? At number 1 and 2 and 3, we had introduce yourself, prayer, singing, and worship. Let's have a look at what it should be. All right. Top 3. Top 3, yes? It is okay if these 3 things are in a different order, friends, all right? It's okay if we do introduce yourself, but it doesn't matter. These 3 things are changeable, but they do need to be at the top, okay? There's no need to teach, and then say, oh, by the way, my name is Joanna Matasic and this is what I do. It's the wrong order, okay? So these 3 can be changed. Well done. We got them right here, didn't we? Okay? So we got them right here in the first 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's have a look at what we've got at number 4. Oh. Explain the schedule. Okay? That always has to be at the beginning. There's no use telling somebody what they're going to do after they've done it. You have to tell people what they're about to do. What do we have for here? Well done, team. Look at that. Good. We've got the top 4 together. Well done. This is very good. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got next. Purpose. All right? Purpose of the class is telling the students why they're going to do what they're about to do. Okay? Remember yesterday when you just met me? Okay? We did a bit of praying. That was scary. I introduced you who I was. Then I explained how we're going to do it, the schedule, and then why we need to do it that way. Okay? So that you understood the result. This is what our aim is. This is why we have to do it this way, so we can get the aim. You don't tell somebody the aim afterward, after everything's done. They need to know why they're putting in that effort. They need their target at the beginning. So that's why it has to go at the very, very front. What do we do here in number 5? Purpose of class. Well done. Look at that. Top 5. Identical. Impressive. We have now told them who we are, explained the schedule, why we're all together. The next thing is the lesson content. It's what you're actually teaching them, okay? The main important part. Well done, you have it correct. That's quite good voting, isn't it? As a team, as a class, you work well together. I think you're the only class that has gotten the top 6 correct. I don't think I've seen that before. It's quite amazing, to be honest. Okay, number 7 then. Let's have a look at what number 7 is. Questions. Questions. Wow. If you were like on a game show winning money or winning prizes, you'd be going quite well. Notice what I have written there though. You can ask questions throughout, okay? You can add questions all throughout it. It's something that needs to be asked all throughout. Let's have a look what we've got as number 8. Break, okay? A break. Now the reason I've put a break there is because a lot has happened in this class and they're probably tired, okay? We might put a break inside here. In case if there's a lot of lesson plan, a lot of lesson content, you might need to put a break up earlier, okay? If your worship and your prayer went for an hour, then you need a break earlier, don't you? So you can move that break. That's flexible. That depends on how the class is feeling and how it goes. So you can move that around. And how are we going here? That's all right. It's number 10, but we can move it around. Let's see is what you have as number 9 or your 8. Okay. Now, friends, shh. The reason I have this here is because there was a break, yes? Remember, every time we have a break, we revise. So, your number 11 here should be revise. But it's, we were cut, weren't we? We weren't too sure. Good. These two are married together, okay? They go hand in hand. They don't change in order. Where there is a break, revise is always underneath. Let's see what we have next. Demonstrate the skit. And right after that, practice. Demonstrate is always before practice. You can't practice what you haven't seen, okay? You cannot practice what you have not seen. So these two are also together. They don't move either. They stay together. And then, of course, review. You can't review what you haven't done. So these two must also stay together. This order doesn't change, okay? You must show them how to do it. You must let them practice it. Then you must give them advice on what they practiced, okay? That is a good lesson plan there. And if we look at what you've had here, you've pretty much 9, where was 8? Demonstrate the skit, practice, well done. These two were connected. Your 8 and your 9 were connected. Well done. That's what I wanted to see. And then your 10 and 11 and 12, fine. I mean, your 10's a break. 11 and 12, they were always connected as well. You were the most successful group who has ever done that. Yeah, well done. Yeah. That's the truth. I'm not saying that because I'm lying. I've never seen a group done that so successfully before. They usually get all mixed up in the middle. All the middle is all tossed and turned, and all the ones that need to stay together never stay together in groups. They always are all over the place. So very, very impressive, extremely impressive that as a class together, you would have put the class plan together perfectly. Well done, friends. And I think that shows that you have experience, but it shows that you've also learnt a lot as well. We're learning together. This is a good lesson plan. And this, can you see here, remember before I said beginning, middle, end. Can you see how this is the beginning? You wouldn't put this at the bottom, okay? You would never put this at the bottom. This is a clear beginning. This is a clear ending. And in this is a clear middle part. Does that make sense? Yes? Can you see that here? You know when we're at the beginning of something and when you're getting toward the end, and whether you're pretty much halfway, because of a good schedule. That is good method. We've spoken about matter and all the words that you say. We've spoken about manner, which is how you put all those words together. But now we're talking about a framework and a structure that makes them all sit together nicely. And they all fit in one family. Soon as you forget to do one of them, you've broken the family up, okay? And it's dysfunctional. I'm going to now tell you some scenarios, give you some examples. You need to tell me whether it is matter, manner, or method that needs improvement, okay? You ready? There is a preacher who comes up and he is preaching about the book of Matthew. He has great stories from Matthew. He has told us what some of the Greek words mean in Matthew, so we know Matthew well. He's explaining some of the stories that are in the Gospel of Matthew. He has 30 minutes to speak. He speaks for 32 minutes. All the people in the congregation at the front can hear him. There is a very back row. The last few back rows, though, they can only just hear him. They're struggling to hear him. What does he need improvement on? Say it. Come on, this mic. Manner. Why manner? Wasn't loud enough. He was supposed to go for 30 minutes, but he went for 32. Is that okay? It's okay, friends. Okay? We can't be legalistic with our time, all right? If he went 40, 50 minutes, probably too long. But just a little bit over or a little bit under is fine, okay? It's roughly the same time. Don't be legalistic with rules that we make. Rules don't control us, we control rules, okay? Next scenario. A teacher comes up and keeps the class alive. He's a great teacher. People are laughing, people get to know each other well. There's a lot of different activities that the teacher has given. The great information as well. What the people are learning, they can really use. However, it's very confusing because he seems to be going everywhere, okay? He seems to be saying one thing and then jumping something to something else, jumping to something else, and nothing seems to go together. It's all disjointed. What area does he need most improvement on? Method. Well done, method, exactly right. So he's got good matter, good manner, but his method's all over the place, and that's confusing people. So it's making it harder for them to actually learn and harder for them to remember. Well done. Okay, how about the case where, look, it's such an entertaining class. You're not falling asleep, there's no problem there. You're staying awake and you're enjoying everything that's going, walking around, using the overhead really, really well. Supposed to go for about 90 minutes, goes for about 85 minutes. Everybody, started strong, continued in the middle, ends fairly well. The subject for the class is the book of Acts, okay? They need to learn the book of Acts and what happened at Pentecost. By the end of the 85 minutes, they know a lot about the book of Matthew and who Matthew the apostle was. What is the problem there? Nice and loud. Matter. Okay? They know a lot about Matthew, and that's good, but they're not supposed to know about Matthew. They're supposed to learn about Acts and Luke, possibly Luke who wrote Acts. Okay? So everything else was great, and the matter was probably good if you wanted to learn about Matthew. But that wasn't what the method, that wasn't what the schedule said that they were going to do. That wasn't the purpose of the class. So in fact, their matter needed improvement? Class, you have answered all those questions correctly. You did that. Whereas yesterday, when we first started talking about matter, and you had those 3 columns with matter, manner, and method, you were all over the place. You were, weren't you? You remember, you were all over the place. Because inside your head, you knew a lot of these things, but you didn't know how they fit, and you probably weren't doing all of them. I know Camille said to me, she said, "Joe, I heard a lot of this. Whether or not I do this, though, is another thing. I probably don't do these things, although I'm aware of these things." You are now trained to know what matter is and how to use matter, how to put that matter together in a way that is exciting and refreshing with using manner. And remember, manner is 90%. Do you understand? 90%. So even though your matter can be great, if your manner is not good, then the majority of what you have expressed will not be learnt. You also know how to put it together now. You know how to give it structure and form so that together you're a good communicator, which means that they're going to remember, correct? Team, I'm very impressed with how much you have learnt over just 2 days. Just 2 days you've learnt that. Do you know more now at 5:30 than you did at 9 o'clock on Monday morning? Yes. Nice and loud? Yes. All right, good. Do you know more today, now at 5:30, than you did at 5:30 yesterday? Yes. Amen, huh? Thank God, because that's what we asked him for. We said, Lord, please bless our time that we might learn. And we have 3 more days. Look at how much you've learned in 2. Can you imagine what happens when we're going to double that and add more again? Okay? The next 3 days are different. I sit down with all the theory. I'm not having my overhead projector up. This is where you get to practice all of this. Because I know that all of this has made sense to you. You've asked questions, you've proven, you've answered things to me to prove to me that you have learnt this. And I can talk and talk and talk forever. But until you practice this, you're not actually going to know it properly. That's why it's now time for you to practice. Practice by doing. There's no other way to get around it. That's when I know that you have learnt it for sure, okay? When you're actually practicing it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to explain to you how that will happen tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday. This is the part where you really do have to listen up because it's your turn now to come up, okay? Now I want to make this clear, friends. We're going to make mistakes. That's okay. Please realise that I already know that we're going to make mistakes. But that's why we're doing this. So we make the mistakes first and don't make the mistakes when it really matters, okay? So don't be afraid to make mistakes. I say it's not whether or not you make mistakes, it's what you learn from those mistakes that matters, that counts. It's what we learn from our mistakes that count. Not whether we're not going to make a mistake in life, doesn't matter if we make a mistake, it's what we learn from that mistake. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we will be doing dramas, skits, okay? And that's all we'll be doing tomorrow. We're not going to be doing lesson plans or lesson teachings tomorrow. We're just going to be doing skits. It's a day full of drama. And I give you permission to be as creative as you would like to be, okay? I'm going to separate the kids from the adults. We'll be in the same classroom, but the kids people will be doing kids skits and the adults will be doing adult skits. Now, for the adults of you, you might have never done a drama before to explain an illustration in EE. But there's 2 ways to teach illustrations. You can either have the illustration in the book and read it. One day there was a man named Garcia, and he was the leader of a big group of people in an army. You can read it, or you can act it, or you can do both. We're going to do both, because both means we learn the best. When you read it, that's for you on Thursday and Friday, okay? When you're doing your lesson plan. And the person that will read it is the person who has that lesson plan. But the actors, they're going to act it out as well. We're going to act that drama out. We're going to act out the rotten egg skit. We're going to act out the boat illustration. We're going to have fun acting. Because when the teacher explains the story and then they give a visual demonstration of the story, the student remembers more, okay? Because they're visually seeing things. So you're going to be actors tomorrow. For the Kids EE people, you have to pretend that the audience are children, remember? Hands up if you're a Kids EE person here. If you'll be doing Kids EE in this 6 week. Okay, thank you, hands down. You're scattered throughout. When you do your skits, I am looking for you doing it like for a child, okay? Okay, you must talk like a child would talk. You need to pretend that my nephew has invited 10 of his friends here and they're all sitting in front of you and you're doing your skits. Do you understand that? I will be looking for that. A lot of people make the mistake and they think that they're speaking to adults. You're not. The Kids EE group, you're speaking to children. So as a group, we then get to pretend to be children listening to them. And it's okay if they do it childlike because that's what they're supposed to be doing, okay? You have to pretend my nephew has come here and he's sitting in front of you. So you can't use words that a young child would not understand. You need to change your language. Do you remember we've spoken about that, language and words? You need to talk as if it's children in the audience. For the adults, well, you're going to be teaching adults. So you will teach normally, but you're actors still. You need to have fun when you're acting. And you can use props and you can dress up or use whatever you want that you can find in this training centre to make your drama more lifelike, okay? I give you permission to do whatever you want. I am looking for the idea in the story. Do you understand? I don't mind if you change it a little bit. I don't mind if you do not say it word for word. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in you understanding the concept of the story and making sure that that concept is shown in your drama. Do you understand that? That's why I don't mind whether or not we call him Shamil, whether we call him Garcia, whether we call him a forest man. Yes, his original name was Shamil. Yes, he was originally from Russia, and I think it's important we know the original story. But what is important is the concept of that story, not his name. You understand? I mean, with the egg skits, I don't care. It doesn't matter how many eggs you use. The concept of the eggs is that one is bad and that ruins all the rest, okay? When I was in Indonesia, they used, I think it was 10 eggs, real ones. And I said to them, you know how long it takes to break that many eggs? And I said to them, don't break that many eggs. I said, oh, but in our culture, it's best to break 10 eggs. I said, that's got nothing to do with cultural things. The idea is that one ruins all the rest, okay? So as long as there's more good eggs in there than there is bad, that's all I'm after. It's the concept of the story that's important. Do you understand that? We will do them twice each, okay? You will do them twice at least, 2 times. Because the first time's always the hardest, and you're probably going to get a lot of things wrong, okay? But then, myself, Richard, and Mumba will be here as well. Mumba is training to do what I do, okay? So that I don't have to go every country in the world to do it. Mumba's in training. So he, Richard, and I, we will watch you and we will critique you. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, friends. It's always uncomfortable to be critiqued, but don't be offended by that, okay? Just see that as helping you get better. Just like when we did those two things and you had to say it twice, and I would come up and I'd say, try it this way because this is a better way to do it. That's why we need to do it a second time. We need to see how you're improving, okay? When you improve to a standard we're happy with, Richard will say, you're up. Week 3, week 5, you'll be doing that. So you're the one that will be doing it live, okay? That's why we need to practice it tomorrow. So you'll be doing it twice. Every skit needs to stay 3 minutes or under. 3 minutes or under, okay? If you go a little over 3, that's fine. A little under 3, that's fine. If you're only doing it for 20 seconds, it's too short, all right? I'm looking for 3. You can do all of the skits that you need to do within 3 minutes. It doesn't need to be longer than that. I'll help you get it to the right time if you're not on the right time. We work on that together tomorrow, okay? What you need to do tonight, though, tonight you need to practice in your teams. I'm sorry, it's homework night, okay? Friends, you've only got 3 nights of homework, so don't look at it so negatively, okay? It's only 3 nights. Not even, what, Tuesday, Wednesday, so 3 nights. And by Friday night, we celebrate. There's no more homework on Friday night, okay? Friday night you relax, and on Saturday you go to the beach and you have a fun day as a reward, okay? So don't be upset that you only have 3 days of homework. That's not too bad. Just think, that's all right, I'm just going to get to the end of tonight. Tonight you must get into your groups, okay? And you must start preparing and practicing your skits together, all right? So some of you will be in this corner and that corner, and some of you will be in your rooms, and you'll have homework after dinner. Richard will be here, and he's going to help if you have any questions. But otherwise, you just practice. And then tomorrow, after devotions and prayer and spiritual life, we start straight away. I'm not telling you who's first, second, and third. You need to be prepared from the morning onward, okay? And in the morning, that's when I'll tell you who's coming up first, all right? We're going to change between kids and adults. We'll do both, and we all get to watch each other. I will put you in groups now of who you need to be with. Question. You've been, for those that are specifically kids, you're in kids. Those that are specifically adults, you're in adults. For those that have done, for youth, you're in adults. All right, youth people are in adults. For those that have done kids and those that have done adults as well, you would be here for one or the other. And Richard and I have already put you in that group, okay? So that's not, it'll only be 1 or 2 of you who are not too sure who that is. Are there any other questions that you have about the skits? Any questions that you have about that? Yes?
I don't know the content of Hope.
Okay, yep, that's a good question. Tonight we're going to hand you material. We're going to hand you out, if you're a Kids EE person, all the manuals that you need. So you're going to have the material. If you're an adult, we're going to hand you out the island manual. Now, the island manual might not be the manual you use when you go back home, okay? For my European friends, you're not going to use the island manual. For the Asian friends, you're not going to use the island manual. But when you're here over 6 weeks, you will, because you're working with islander people, okay? When you go back home, you'll be using your manual. You must teach from the islander manual whilst you're here. So please make sure you read your section very carefully, because when you teach that section, we will be reading the section as you're teaching it to make sure that you cover all the different points that are there. Now, I gave this to you the other day, and this is what I want you to try and follow, okay? Lecture, a story, visuals, all right? Class activity, examples. If you follow the manual, follow each page, it will help you make sure each one of these things happen. Do you understand? When you start to go away from the manual, that's when you will go away from this. The manual is set up to help you do each one of these things, okay? I will ask for this, and I will demand to see that these things are done, okay? Tomorrow, you don't have to worry too much about this, because tomorrow you're just doing skits, all right? But Thursday and Friday, that's when this comes alive again. And what will happen is you will get 15 minutes, okay? 15 minutes to do your section. Now, I know what you're thinking, 15 minutes isn't enough, Joe. 15 minutes isn't long. And you're right, it isn't enough to teach your section. You won't be teaching your section completely from beginning to end. This is how it works. Please listen very carefully because you all need to do it. When you teach it for real in weeks 3 and 5, you will be shown on your schedule how long you actually have. For example, let's take an example. For an example, I might say you need to teach the section on God. God is your section. You will go to the island manual and you will look at section that is God. And you will think, okay, I need to teach all this section, this is God. And you will look at your schedule. And your schedule will say, for God, I have 40 minutes. And within 40 minutes, I need to make sure there's a skit, and I need to make sure people have had time to practice, and I need to teach my lesson plan. So I don't really have 40 minutes to teach, right? I have 40 minutes to get all of God done, but I don't have 40 minutes to teach. That's when you need to speak to the people who are doing the skit. You know that's about 3 minutes, okay? That takes care of 3 minutes. You need to do your lesson plan and you think, how long do I give my students to practice? I have to take that out of my 40 minutes, okay? Then you're left with how much you have to teach with. Maybe it's 30 minutes. You've got 30 minutes to teach. But Joe's only giving you 15 minutes on Thursday and Friday. What will happen is I want to see that you're covering this, okay? And that you're covering your lesson content. So at the beginning of your lesson, you might want to pray, right? We don't actually pray. So you don't actually go, dear Lord, bless this time when we're doing God. No, because you're just taking up a minute or two, yeah? But I need to hear you say, class, let's pray. Amen, next, okay? I will say next bit. I need you to go to the next bit that you have planned. Do you understand? If you are giving the class an activity to do, you see how I gave you an activity there? You need to have that activity ready and hand it out and say, okay, class, we're going to do this activity now. And I might say to you, well done. Next point. I know that you've got an activity ready, but we're not going to do it now because we don't need 10 or 20 minutes, do we? But I know that you have that activity ready to go. That's how you'll do it within 15 minutes, okay? So you're not actually doing every single bit, but you do need to prepare it, okay? You do need to prepare it. And if you're really struggling at the beginning and we find that you're just lecturing for 10 minutes, we're going to stop you, okay? We're not stopping you because we're mean, but there is no use letting you practice what you're doing wrong. Do you understand that? When an athlete goes running, Jamaica, who's a famous runner from Jamaica? Usain Bolt, the fastest man on 2 legs. When Usain Bolt practices and trains, you can imagine they have all types of people watching how he does his movements, okay? And they probably videotape him and slow motion it down. They're not going to let Usain Bolt run with the wrong technique and say, just keep on running with the wrong technique and then we're going to correct you. They're going to say, don't, you stop. Don't practice doing it wrong. Practice doing it right. That's why we're not going to keep on letting you do the wrong thing over and over and over again, because that's not going to help anybody, okay? So if we find that you're constantly struggling, we're just going to time you out and we're going to give you some ideas to improve yourself, okay? But look, that is Thursday, Friday. Don't distract Wednesday because of Thursday, Friday. Focus on Wednesday, get Wednesday out of the way, and then you can focus on Thursday and Friday. Does that make sense? Okay. Thursday and Friday is when you will be using your overhead projector as well. So you need to learn how to use the equipment, and you also need to get off Richard. He has every single one of the units on overhead projector. You need to get that off him before you do your lesson plan. But remember, that's not until Thursday or Friday, okay? So you don't have to do that tonight. That's something you can worry about tomorrow if you need to worry about that tomorrow. And we'll chat to you about that tomorrow. What I'm going to do now is hand out your things. I'm going to hand out the Kids EE's manuals to kids, the adults to adults. Thursday, Friday, Kids EE people, you will not be in this class, okay? You will go to another area. Sarah Mumba will take you. Mumba and Sarah are husband and wife. Mumba is what we call Mumba, although that's his surname, okay? We call him by his surname. But Sarah will take you, and she will do with you what the adults are doing, okay? But she will take you and help you practice the kids. The adults will stay in here, and we practice with the adults together, okay? I will also give you at the end of tonight what skits you're doing, and Richard's going to be telling you what unit you're going to be teaching, okay? Like I said, tomorrow though is skit time. So please focus your energy for tomorrow on skits, not on your classes. We won't be doing any classes tomorrow. We won't have time to do classes tomorrow. Does that make sense? Okay.
Joanna gives the plan for how they will get their manuals and how they will be assigned their units for the following days.